I am staring respectfully. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we explored around Berea, getting to help out a little kitten in the process. There. I'm glad we managed to finally find you. Precious Hall, Celine guidance from. You actually had a similar experience in the past? Excuse me? I knew you were thick, but how could you ever come to that conclusion? Sorry, myself staying away from that topic. Just seem like you're talking to them. I'm just imagining things. Yes, you are. You are going senile, old lady.
Quiet down, Catan. I'm amazing how those two never change. It doesn't even matter what's happening.
Our parents decided to leave us here and return to their ruling region for the time being. They didn't want to protect you from getting swept up in the war. I am proud of them, but it's difficult not to worry. I hope they're safe.
Ball of feet ahead! Boom, boom! Mommy and Daddy have been away forever now. Forever! That's like a pretty long time. Got home too now, though. She can even play the piano, or she doesn't just have to dance!
Wow, this is an annoying household. Master and Milady have set off now. I wonder how they're faring. I admit I'm not very well confident in my babysitting abilities, but luckily I have my own tutor coming to watch over the children. I do hope they return soon. Perhaps. Chance. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Am good with word, yes. And I can't reach me to come all the way here from the man. Indeed, he seems to be saying it as we're gonna make a profile of our fabulous economy, no doubt. He stands no chance of besting me, I say. I, after all, have the backing of the Duke. I can make more investments than he could ever dream of. He's only be as salty as the man's ocean. Master Gort is enjoying a cup of tea at the moment. If you have no appointments, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. She shall always do.
Master Gort is quite famous for his numerous assassins here in Horizon. He's been rather pleased with himself for expanding even further on them over the past few months too.
Gordy. I hate Gordies! Punch. I can't aura. I don't have the voice for it. As much as I wish I did. Did hear that there was someone saying the Esmeralda? Father's forbidden me from leaving this hotel. Why must you forget me during the lively atmosphere outside? Even worse that he was the one who dragged me while paying his debts off. Deserve some freedom. You're his classmate, you know. I'm afraid you won't find him here, however. He's been awfully busy filling in for old Rufus, you see. He's rarely had the time to do much else.
Welcome to Hotel Esmeralda. While we remain open for business, we will be subject to inspections conducted by the provincial army from time to time. Do take this into consideration before deciding to stay, or staying, or whatever wording you want to use. My father had to come to Berea for work again, so I decided to tag along. Admittedly, Heimdall being a rather unpleasant place at the moment may have had a hand in that decision. It's hard dealing with the daily protests, to be honest, especially when they have you questioning if we nobles are truly in the right here.
You're not in the right, you're in the wrong. It's your fault, kid.
Many of Horizon's nobles have come to Berea to celebrate the noble knights' victories. Every day's a party on the streets, essentially. I wonder how things are going elsewhere. It's rare that we hear any news unrelated to Berea.
Ah, good old censorship. Gotta love it. Master H. and furs and precious metals. We made better profit this year, which is pleasing to hear. Oh, how stupendous! I've lowered a crisp return to my investment thanks to this lovely economy! Dealing in furs proved to be a solid choice this year too! Perhaps Berea isn't so bad after all, but I do believe the nobility here lack a certain taste for extravagance. Perhaps they can learn a thing or two from the mayor. Huh! Oh, that voice hard to do. I wonder why my recording sessions aren't lasting long, and then I remember I'm doing all these stupid voices for no reason. At all. We will not be heading into the cathedral quite yet.
I'm getting ready for a brief extension on the deadline of due payment, you see. Of course, not so much to pay, especially for nobles such as myself. Regardless, right now I should focus on clearing that debt that my daughter's dress caused. I do hope they're kind enough to wait for at least another month. Well, we kind of found that story out in reverse.
Oh, quite the interesting product we have here. There seems good to incorporate all technology into traditional design.
swell. Perhaps I'll purchase one for my room.
Master Samuel's habit of collecting things proves to be troublesome at times. Don't understand why he's not simply order me to purchase whatever he requires. This ain't wartime, Texas. Violent soldiers being treated like a traitor for complaining about either of them. That's life in Beret hard now for you. The economy might be great, but life here sure isn't. Sigh. Not that heavy taxes and violent soldiers are anything new around here. That's depressing. Okay, so one thing is that most characters do have at least 2 lines of dialogue. I'll subject you to only one. Only one set.
It's amazing just how popular that new girl What's became. The provincial army had their sights on her for some reason. Horrible, isn't it? The fact that a girl like her was being targeted just shows how awful war is. No worries though, we'll keep her safe.
I want to make sure that I buy a few pattern shirts. I'll buy like 3? Sure, why not? Yeah, might as well. Just buy 3.
25 items to be sent to this store. They're all super high quality too, so it's really, really expensive. It's kind of weird that no one pays us right away though. That should be happening.
When you thought things gonna get worse, they hit you with these damn taxes. But we gotta deal with nobles prancing around like everything's all fine and dandy. Got their job or something, take out mirror from us and live the good life. Pretty much. That's basically what the melody is all about.
The new girl's pretty popular here in this street. She even helps at the other store from time to time. Pretty nice of her, huh?
That is the, well, I don't know, that's the store that they're referring to, but whatever. Just about to go and deliver some daily necessities to Orok's fort. I have to say, it's somewhat impressive just how lively things are there at the moment. It's probably to be expected when Kreutz and provincial army continues to dominate in that battle. Welcome, welcome. Would you care for some of our espresso? It's all the rage. Too bad all these tax like suck up any of the profit our big sellers make, but I gotta keep on keeping on. I've got a student working here at the moment too, so gotta do it for her sake, if nothing. And she's a sweet kid, she won't stop her from going back home. I should keep that in the back of our minds for later. Phew, it's busy work being a merchant these days. There's lots of things to the economy, but then there's the taxes. Not to mention the provincial army's been on edge lately. Isn't there what traitors being on the loose? Whatever it is, it's made my life a pain. And no sign of that student worker. Oh well, I guess we'll go to the other store, the one that has the marker on it. Or we can see that there is, in fact, someone for us. Light comes by to help out the store every once in a while. She's always so fascinated with her products, too. It's kind of refreshing, really. Makes me want to put in that extra effort. Here. These pendulums. Okay. Few things. First of all, evergreen. Well, really, all of these. All of these items are top-tier accessories. These are some of the best accessories in the entire game. However, they are hella expensive. But again, they are very good. They prevent a lot of statuses, they give a lot of stat buffs, the Evergreen especially, plus 15% accuracy is really good. On the other hand, we can actually make some ourselves. I'm just going to get 2 of all of these. Actually, I only need to buy 1 of the little ones, because there is one later on we'll be able to get. Turning those into Evergreens, very nice. I've got a large number of orders recently, just with the economy, thankfully. Doing everything's on my own is a bit of strokes. Maybe it's time to get burnt down with polishing. There'll be just a good chance to see just how far this train's come. Perhaps. Guess I should head back now. Is that you, Colette? Reen? Oh, Emma, Laura, I didn't even know you were in Berea Heart. Not that long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. Mind if I ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you had escaped, but... Yep, wasn't planning on it actually, but I got caught up in the moment. I decided to take up a part-time job once I got here. Can't have a girl with some spare change, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you got. Aren't all the students from Thor's on the Noble Lines' wanted list? It's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on the street are super sweet too, so that helps. I'm kind of surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Well, as long as you're alright. Might as well ask now that we found you too. I've heard some rumors spreading around him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long ago, and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. I see.
What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's been helping command the provincial army in town. Really? That can't be. It's hardly surprising when we take his position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused more on the war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he's taking it upon himself to handle that in their stead. Doing what he can for his region is not enough character for him. We're probably just best off asking him about everything face to face. Maybe we can figure out how to get in touch with him. Looks like you all got your work cut out for you, huh? Don't give up! I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll catch you guys later. Stop by if you guys need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette. I guess we should start asking elsewhere. Yeah, let's go. But first things first, I will be stopping by the inn. Because she should have her work change a little bit. Well, oh hey everyone. Still got my fingers crossed that you'll be able to use this somehow. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know. I'm good at talking. Am good talker. Talk good. Yes, yes. Now, yeah, we'll head off to... We'll do this quest now. Might as well. I'm on my way to offer my prayers at the cathedral. How can the gnomes be all so carefree under these circumstances? They not aware that the soul of Saint Veronica is currently lamenting over this war. It's a weird statement. This is Titania, what's brought long to the upper echelons of society, but she abandoned that life in order to help to aid those in need. Gomez in particular have been relying on her in this war. Understandably so, too, considering they have far more concerns than us nobles. The compassion truly is a beautiful thing. Life's been nothing but trouble for us commoners lately. We've got soldiers frequently lurking around our homes for one. Now St. Veronica's statue's begun to shed black tears. I can't believe the legends were actually true. It's a sign of even worse things to come, I'm sure of it. Oh, Adius, please protect us. Archbishop Amon is holding masses on a daily basis to help ease the people's fears. You should take the time to attend one too, should you have the chance. The teachings bestowed on us by Adius are timeless. They serve to guide us, even during the harshest of times. Come, let us pray. Ah, man, someone get me out of here quick. What's this? I sense malicious intent towards this holy mass. Meow. Perhaps I was simply imagining things. Wow. Come on, Celine. You're angering the Pope. It's just a bishop. Whatever, it's fine. Or cardinal. Archbishop, whatever. Oh, whatever shall we do? Prayers won't even reach St. Veronica's spirit. It's pretty serious. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh, did you overhear me just now? Forgive me. Have you seen the statue of St. Veronica in the plaza recently? Well, it's actually been shedding black tears ever since this war broke out. Black tears? Can't be right. It is. I've confirmed for myself, unfortunately. It's just as the legend spoke of. St. Veronica's prayers once saved the people from great tragedy. When crisis befalls the world, they shall cry black tears. When a crisis befalls the world, she shall cry tears black as night. That's how it went, correct? I certainly never expected to have the opportunity to witness that legend for myself. Wooded statue is especially spread among those of deep faith. From holding masses to calm those concerned by this war, but end up making things worse. I can only imagine how frustrating it must be. Unfortunately, if she is truly lamenting over this war, not much can be done until it ends. Am I completely certain those are her tears? It's entirely possible this could be some sort of prank. I think it's a bit too hasty to presume that greater forces are at work here. If you're not a professional to carry out a thorough check, well, no. With the war and all, no one's been able to come out. I see. Is there nothing we can do for her? To avoid attracting too much unwanted attention, remember? Although, I'm sure it'd be fine if we were confirming whether or not this was the work of someone non-supernatural. Of course we're gonna help. No one else is available? Would you be okay with us carrying out a quick investigation? Oh, are you sure? We're no professionals, so we can't make any promises, but we should be able to find out whether or not this is really a prank of some sort, I think. Oh, goodness, thank you so much. Clarifying that alone should help everyone to relax. You'll find St. Veronica's statue just outside the cathedral. Thank you once again for offering to help. Not at all. We could start it at once. St. Veronica's tears. It wasn't graffiti on that statue. I misled you. You fools. You've been gaslit. Also, Laura, by the way, has a new outfit as well on. It's not just Emma's. Oh, no. They really are black tears. I can understand what this have some of the people feeling uneasy. May your spirit know peace, St. Veronica. You might want to quit jumping to conclusions, you know. It's a lot less dramatic than what you're all thinking. Celine? In nice words, there's no spiritual presence here whatsoever. That alone will be enough to assume that greater forces aren't at work here, but there's further evidence in other black saints scattered across the statue. You have a point. I think I know what's going on. The inside of the statue is made from marble. If memory serves, the trucker Makarov taught us that marble gradually melts away when in contact with acidic water. And might we assume that the fountain's water properties were altered recently? The fountain draws its water from the underground waterway, correct? We may find the source of the issue down there. The entrance is over by the street in front of the station. Let's go check it out. So yes, we get a minor dungeon. Nice little mini dungeon for our efforts as well. On top of everything else here, again, when I say this is a mini dungeon, I mean it is a mini dungeon. There is very little here. I could have sworn there was a fishing spot, but whatever. Might be on the other side. Some memories of when we snuck through here to rescue SlayerMathis. I also remember you unlocking the door for us, Emma. And I did. Allow me to do so again. Apparently. How in the world did you do that? That's easy enough. Technically, shouldn't be showing off in front of others. What can you do? Regardless, we should go in. Just remember that it can get pretty dangerous in here. Eh, not really. Now, we get a big sweeping shot of the underground waterway, like it's gonna be this bigger dungeon. No. See a few monsters here and there, but things seem relatively fine to me. As pretty as ever, really. It's its smell. No, too, it's faint, pungent. Perhaps there is something down here. We should remain on guard then. Find out what's waiting for us. We get that nice big sweeping shot like we're at an actual dungeon. No, this is shorter than most highways. This is not a long dungeon at all. But we at least get an orphan charging station, which is pretty
Stay on guarding!
May I?
Got some sludge drones.
Leave this to me!
You know what?
No escape!
Oh, we actually hit the person with the... Wait. Oh well.
Of course!
It's almost like it's a possibility.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Let's do detector. Right. No real need to worry about these guys. Would have been nice if we could, like, get that third one in, but oh well.
Now.
That's fine. I can work with just shooting it. It's fine.
Very well.
That's one big thing about being able to see how good some defense is. It is possible to do 0 damage. And quite easily possible at that. But, again, it's not something that comes up too
with
often.
pleasure.
Or, like, at all, really.
Now!
You're mine!
1 damage!
My turn.
Do I even want to fight this?
Farewell.
Not really. I don't remember if there's any other types of enemies than just this one down
with
here.
With pleasure. I propose
I think it might just be the sludge drums down here. And of course, we've already examined them, so no
what a
worries.
lovely chest.
There, right here, we get a green pendulum. Oh, it's green. Oh well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. More accessories are better, plus that means that we can make some of those big boys. And again, we will be able to return to Breahard at a later point. Actually, do you get to return to Breahard? I don't remember. You can return to areas at a later point, is the point. Yeah. Not great.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh well.
Very well.
And I'm actually gonna build up a little bit of CP.
Here I go.
That'll be a good idea. Okay, so it is that one. So yeah. Now let's charge.
Leave this to me. Arcus, activate.
Leave this to me.
Laura. Charge.
They're off guard.
I'll back you up.
Oh. Oh yeah. That's
Unforgivable.
Right.
Now.
I'll take it. I'll take it. And you really pushed 2 of them out of there. Huh.
Very well.
Bop.
Now.
You're mine.
And we didn't get the impede.
Unforgivable.
But we did get the insta-kill on Machias.
This can't be happening.
Onward.
So, you know, that's good. Magic kill for Laura.
This isn't looking good.
Not something you see often.
Blessing of the moon.
I appreciate it.
May I?
Bop, bop. Nightmare.
My
We're
turn.
good.
Sia!
This'll be the
Now's our
battle done.
chance.
I'll back you up.
Ready to
Four
keep
thumbs
going,
up.
Emma?
Now we get one CD
Isn't this a surprise?
on Reed, which of course does stack with all the gladiator items as well. I am going to again have this video go a little bit long just so that we can finish up this quest. I do want to at least have hidden quests contained within the same episode, so normal quests I'm fine with getting them and finishing them at a later date because those ones, well, we can see where they're all at pretty easily. But not so much the case with hidden quests. Because, well, they're pretty out of the way. What the? What's something like this doing under the city? Surrounded by acidic gases too. No doubt this monster is the cause. It's odd though. I don't know why, but the higher elements are in effect around it. Be careful, everyone. We have to exterminate it now that we've found it. Get ready, everyone. We're going in. Right.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
I'm sure it's fine.
Very well.
The Abyssdrome. Dun dun dun. It's not as dangerous as you suggest.
How naughty.
Yeah.
Now.
I mean, you still do have to worry about it a little bit because
Understood.
it is still a boss monster, but it doesn't really that difficult. There are a lot of enemies here, though. You know what? Speaking of a lot of enemies, let's just nuke them.
My turn.
See? Easy. Does it.
They're off guard.
I'll back you up. With pleasure.
Sharon.
Here I go.
You know, I'm not really a fan of you using an art.
It's my turn.
But how's about you
Break!
using not an art? I said,
With pleasure.
how's about you use not an
Now.
art?
You're mine.
Thank you.
How naughty.
And I didn't even equip Sharon with the
You're mine.
extra 10% evasion.
Onward.
That's just also the
Now's our chance.
the 10% evasion.
I'll back you up.
20% evasion.
It's my turn. Analyzing.
Detector,
With
that's
pleasure.
fine. You know what? I'll show it.
You're
Yeah.
mine.
I shouldn't have skipped that. That's on me. Hold up. You just gotta get a counterattack. It's fine. He is pretty tanky.
You're mine.
Especially if you like using physical attacks like I
Leave this
do.
to me.
Abyssdrome, a giant mollusk monster, produces acidic gases in its body that wreak havoc on whole ecosystems.
Onward.
Laura,
I leave
is
this to
not
you.
very helpful
I'll
here.
handle this.
So let's send in the angel herself.
Let's go.
Prepare a.
Huh.
I forgot what I used there. Oh well.
Hands.
It was Golden Sphere, okay. I thought I read Golden Sphere, and then I thought I misread,
May
and then a bunch of weird stuff is going
Here
on.
I go.
Let's boost up Emma a little bit more. Because, you know,
Right.
I like nuking things.
It's my turn.
It's fun. You are weak to wind, especially.
No problem.
So let's bring out an aerial.
Arcus,
We'll bring out the
activate.
Grand Press as well.
How naughty. May I?
Jiggling like jello.
Arcus,
That's Silver
activate.
Thorn. That'll do more damage. Aerial with plus 50, that's 16,000 on that. 5k there. You get 9k
Right.
there from the Silver Thorn. At this point, I think we're good to just keep using magic.
Here I go.
And eventually they are
Arcus,
going to hit,
activate.
which is a shame,
Huh.
but still. And yeah,
No
Mirage,
problem.
it actually,
Arcus,
Mirage does
activate.
work pretty well for
May
using
Arcus,
the big
activate.
expensive spells because of its regen every turn. So, do another 15k. almost dead. Yeah, wait, we can take a hit. We won't need to, but we could. Yeah, squish my friend gate. This is a weird boss, by the way. Only in New Game Plus. There is also a book that drops here. New Game Plus, there is a number of books. I forget what it's called. Black Book Records or something like that. One book drops here. There is no drop of the sword on a base game. Enemy is less likely to notice you. Meh.
I'm so glad.
Not bad.
Lots of levels
Exactly
up.
how it should.
Isn't this a surprise?
I did it!
I'm so
You
glad.
indeed did it.
Explosions, explosions.
So we're both through relatively unscathed. A salt, I guess. The statue shouldn't be shedding more tears now that the water's back to normal. Indeed. I found myself perplexed by that monster's strength, however. It far outclassed your standard one. Not to mention the fact that the higher elements were in effect. Maybe the loss of balance here in Erebonia caused it to transform somehow? It's the same reason those cryptids start appearing too, isn't it? Wait a minute. I must be thinking the same thing. If that's the case, then the legends behind St. Veronica's tears can't be entirely false, correct? That's quite the coincidence. I'm glad I managed to figure out what was going on, though. Quite. The case may be solved, but the mystery still remains. Perhaps it's best we leave it that way. I guess let's report back. So this was all caused by a monster. And its presence was having an adverse effect on the fountain's water, which in turn was causing the statue to melt. We made sure to eradicate it, however, so there's no need for concern now. Thank you so much. I'm glad I asked you for assistance. I should have eased everyone's worries, too. The statue back to normal, I can finally devote myself to work again. For I find it hard to believe this was all mere coincidence. So I'll have to do everything I can to ensure that St. Veronica has no more reason for tears. That's reassuring. It may not be much, but please, take this. It's the least I can do for you all. May Aeos be with you. And we get a Holy Sphere. This is an accessory that I don't really like. Actually... Oh no, never mind. I misread it. I always misread this as... I always confuse Prevent Deathblow with Prevent KO. Prevent KO items I don't really like, because I'm not the biggest fan of consumable accessories, but... Nah, Holy Sphere is fine. Deathblows are pretty uncommon. But, with another longer than normal video underway because of a hidden quest, that will do it for this time. So next time, we'll finally investigate the manor itself, which would probably be the first place I would check if I was looking for a noble person, but that's just me. But until then, see you guys later.